Hello, everyone, and welcome to the city of Ender, named after our city god, Ender. As you can see, we chose a spot adjacent to a river to give it the appearance of a fertile crescent area. And we primarily chose to use sandstone and red sandstone for our buildings to keep things consistent. So right now we're currently on the outskirts of the city, but soon we'll get a little closer and we'll go inside the city walls. Over here you can see a storehouse, and most of the buildings out here are houses. Small ones, big ones, we got a variety. Now as we go into the city, you can see we made a lot of wheat fields and a lot of sugarcane fields. And these are the city walls, just to enclose the main city area. And we scattered some animals around. A lot of them we couldn't control because they just kind of generate in the game. But over here we're currently in what we like to call the rich district. So we made a lot nicer houses, some of them 2 levels. Some of them much bigger than others. And, we added small decorative things like wells, trees, different sorts of farming, like wheat and I think beets over here. And another storehouse. And the rich district is connected to the canal system, so you can travel wherever you want to within the city. Over here, we have some sugarcane fields and wheat fields. And on the opposite side of this wall, we have the market district. This is where goods are bought and sold. Precious items like lapis lazuli or jade or anything of that variety. So we try to use colorful banners to give off the impression that, we're trying to attract people in the market area to come over. And over here, we have the main temple. So let's take a look inside. To the left is what I like to call the hymn room. So let's see if you can hear this. So we made up a little hymn to play whenever you press the button and enter the room. If you listen closely, it kind of sounds similar to Old Town Road. Yep, you guessed it. So over here in this chest, we have the story of Ender, or kind of the gist. Let's read it. Ender the Omniscient, the all-seeing deity, watches over humanity from the sun and illuminates all evil in the world. Ender's existence and worship counters the evil eye, a demonic spirit, and guards followers from the malignance of witchcraft and sorcery. Characterized by an eye, charms are crafted from jade and worn by many people to invoke Ender's protection. The large jade eye watching over the city is a monument to Ender's unyielding gaze upon the world and a testament to the prominence of the deity in the everyday life of the common people. So that was just meant as a summary of our fictional Minecraftian Mesopotamian god we created for our city of Ender. So, if we go to the next room, this is the divination room. It was largely based on the divination incantation reading we just did. So over here we have some sacrificial sheep, rams, and an area to view the intestines of the sheep and see the future. So this is the main part of the temple. This is the inner sanctuary. This temple was modeled after one of the temples in the Hunley reading, I believe the Ishtar temple. And here we have a small idol of Ender. And he's kind of propped up, and we tried to make the inner area look a little, not quite biblical, but beautiful. And over here we have a mural of the god Ender giving the people the amulet, the Eye of Ender. And we tried to include a lot of sun imagery because he is the all-seeing god of the sun. So let's exit the temple. And head into the second part of the rich district. So once again, all of these houses are meant to be larger. They're meant to convey some sort of, money, economic wealth. And over here is the king's palace. This was a little bit of a last-minute build, but we really enjoyed it. So here's the king's palace. Over here is meant to be his throne. As we exit the palace, we can head into the poor district. Now, we call it the poor district because they're just a lot of smaller houses that all kind of look the same on the inside. They're all very cramped together. They're meant to convey, not as much economic wealth as these fancier houses over here. Now here is the divine constellation, the Eye of Ender. You can see the central eye is meant to represent the god Ender, and the outside the outside is decorative. Over here, more of the poor district, and we enter the fishing district. We call it the fishing district because it's closest to the rivers, and we put a lot of boats on the canal so that people can go out and fish on the rivers. Now next to the fishing district, we have the ziggurat, our final stop on the tour. We modeled the ziggurat after one of the ziggurats in the Hunley reading. There it is. And if you notice, we used a lot of lapis lazuli in all of our temple structures, and this was meant to convey, sort of richness, holiness. And that's about it.